Yorna. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good time zone to all of you. Hello, hello, hello. Let me say hi to everybody first. Hi. Hi, Sneo. Welcome. Hi, Sneo. Congrats on first. Welcome in. Hi, Niels. Hi, Benjamin. Hi, Scratcher. Hi, Darksec. Hi, Toshi. Hi, Osco. Hi, Zek. Hi, Big Buddha. Hi, Ekram. Hi, Blaze. Hello. Hi, Akami. Hi, Matthew. Hi, Snow. Hi, Mintoki. Hi, Gamerboy. Hello. Hi, Bliskin. Hi, Sandwich. Hi, Amberkin. Hi. Hi, Casey. Hi, Sonic Noise. Hi, Echo. Hello. Hi, Quest. Hi, Warren. Hi, Emergency. Hi, Ara. Welcome in. Hi, Meadow. Hi, Go-Wait. Hi. The New Year's hat does continue on, though I probably should get rid of the Pajo emote already. Hi, hashtag. Hi, Smoggy. Hi, Cerberus. Hi, CG. Hi, Sneo. Hello. Hi, Osho. Konbanwa. Hi, Gamer Dragon. And hi, Mimi. Hello. Hi, Short Wallet. Don't remember me being fixed. So, I mean, today I'm kind of short because I am in chibi mode. You see what I mean? It's still warm, honestly. Today was a hot day, which is kind of shocking because, like, today I had to go to, City Hall, because you have to, officially put your thank you todoke in, which is, it's a certificate to say that you moved, and they, do all the administration and all the official paperwork. And it was 12 degrees, nearly 16. But my mom just texted me and told me that it snowed. But I haven't been outside since I returned. So I'm like, wait, when did it snow? It's still 10 degrees out. That bun is what I look like in the dungeon? I mean, that bun is free and happy. How was my first week in the Kotatsu? Technically not a full week yet, because Kotatsu setup has only been, since Friday really, because I moved on Thursday and then my first day of work in the Kotatsu was Friday. So it's my second day in the Kotatsu. You are like a real cute one. Thank you. I'm snug as a slug inside of my rug. Seems that I'm sending my Twitch shop child to kindergarten soon. Let's go! Thank you so much for the resub. Please enjoy the emotes. That was very cool, but the weather's all over the place. It was remarkably warm today, despite the fact that, according to my mom, it actually did snow. Because I look even more comfy for Smojo, right? It's like, maybe I should be this size to be in the Kotatsu, because, it fits a little better. How's everyone doing? I'm doing well. Hi, Elflord. Welcome in. I think I'm slowly getting less sick, so fingers crossed that I don't have to cough as badly today. I didn't need to cough too much when I was doing the administrative tasks about town. It sure takes a long time though. I'm starting to think I should have just gone on a Tuesday, because I'm sure they're the busiest on Mondays. In fact, they do even mention that online everywhere, that it's always busiest on a Monday, but I didn't think it would take 2 hours. It sure was very, very busy. We've had the warmest white winter this year. Oh, you did have snow? Nice. This is some of the first snow we've had in Tokyo, I think. You were sick for so long. It's funny because my mom keeps asking me oh no, are you getting sick? Are you catching a cold? And it's no, Mom. The cold has never left. I continue to maintain a cold. It's the same one I caught 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, however long it was. Hi, Away. Hi, Phoenix. Hi, Wafrima. Hi, Corby. Welcome in. I'm doing good myself, just playing Pokemon Boy and Diamond. Nice. Doesn't it average 2 hours? Well, you see, for the other moving related stuff that I had to do, it took 10 minutes, but that's because I went on days when there was nobody there. But all the other times I've gone on a Thursday or a Friday. And now I'm going on Monday is a mistake. I thought it surely can't be that bad. It's still a weekday, it's still a work day, but no. Let this be a lesson to all of you. Don't go on the Monday. Cold for 3 weeks, hope it's not COVID. It's not. I took the COVID test because Mama Slug was worried too, but that's just how long I tend to take to recover from colds, unfortunately. My immune system is very weak. But it's, I'm recovering. It's getting better, bit by bit, slowly but surely. Hi, LRPs. Welcome in, welcome in. This is my new pet called Virus. It's housebroken. I feed it with my suffering. Some calls can take a long time. Yeah, no, I think... The thing is, like, my mom had, like, a brief cough and she was over it in 3 days. So it's... I think we might have had the same cold, but it hits me harder than most people. Hey, hello to you, welcome in. Good news, roughly 6% of the castle has been moved. Let's go! I'm sorry that the stables went missing though. And Suffer, thank you for the wait. Welcome in. Hope you had a good stream. I'm Juna. I play retro games to art sometimes. Today we're doing art sometimes and mostly chatting. Hope you had a good time. And Zach, thank you so much for the resub. 2 whole years. Let's go! Please enjoy the emotes. Oh, you were doing some art too? I hope you had a good time. I haven't actually started yet. Hi, Juna 6? I'm not Juna 6. I'm Juna 5. I mean V. That's Juna 6 I don't know. Juna 6 doesn't exist yet. Maybe many millennia from now another eldritch being will be born and that will be Juna 6, but don't ask what happened to the first 4. All the new channel art? Yeah! Juna 6 is my replacement. Hey, don't go about replacing me yet. Juna 6 is Joanna. Juna go. Juna go go go. Hey Nimby, good morning, welcome in. Juna 6 2026. You're giving me only 1 year to like leave? I can't believe this. Hope you have a good art stream. Thank you. Face when we get Juna 6 before GTA 6. Hey, at least you won't have to pay $100 for Juna 6. That's the latest news, isn't it? That they want to make GTA 6 like be $100 or something. Don't do that, by the way. Wait like 1 or 2 years. I'm sure it will be $10 on Steam or whatever. 7 days from now on, you have maybe 25% for your sped speed of games. I need to update that sheet still. I considered doing it tonight, but I don't have a mouse pad because I packed those away. So actually using the mouse is kind of a pain on my Kotatsu table. So like anything with excessive mouse usage is off the table, literally till I find the mouse pad back. Hiya Cryptos, hey. Gotta get those 2 billion in dev costs back. Juna 6 for president? I'm already the empress of the Seabody Kingdom. I can't be ruling two empires at the same time. That's too much effort. You know, if I ever have like conquest plans, I'll let you guys know. I think we'll start with... Well, not the Snake Kingdom, because we have a truce right now. That says I'll wait for a 40% price drop. Oh, I'll wait 5 years till it's like $2 on like the Steam summer sale or whatever. Will it come out on PS5 first? I mean, will it? I feel like by now people must realize that like making it PlayStation exclusive is basically like suicide for your game sales though, right? Like look what happened to the Final Fantasy releases compared to previous Final Fantasy releases. Unless like Sony cut them a deal, I suppose. Or maybe until it becomes retro, yeah, in 100 years. I'm sure Ubisoft is working on $100 Pente experience too. Can we invite the Legless Legend League? Yeah, sure we can. Burger Town welcomes the Seaborn Queen. Well, I'll happily annex Burger Town. It sounds like you guys have some good imports over there that I could add to the production pipeline of the Seabunny Empire. They want the Seaborn Kingdom to have a democracy. There's an overthrow by Juna 6. You're democratically electing somebody who doesn't even exist yet? Because she thinks you'll free Joanna. Joanna, you guys are too susceptible to Bone Lord propaganda. I heard a PS5 thing somewhere. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because GTA games have often been like PlayStation exclusives, at least initially. But like, if I was like Rockstar, it's like ask Sony to pay us like big time to make it like PlayStation exclusive because they're missing out on PC sales if they don't. Sure Square had the worst hangover, yup. Did you have played any GTAs? I played 1, 2, 3, Vice City and San Andreas. Though Vice City and San Andreas belong to my brother, so I didn't play as much of them. But I played the first 3 somewhat. Hi, Welverman. Hi, Cerno. Welcome in. Save Joanna on the Kotatsu. Well, if she's on the Kotatsu, I'm sure she's nice and comfy. Do you know? Honestly, I'm actually nearly too hot. And the Kotatsu isn't even on. It's still warm. Like all day long, it's been absorbing my body heat, and now it's really toasty in here. Well, it helps that it's actually been very sunny all day, so I think a lot of the heat came inside too. Yoruna, I'll be tutoring Japanese at 7. Oh, good luck, good luck. I hope it goes well. Hiya, Fiery. Hope you have a good time. My parents got me San Andreas when I was way too young. It's fine. Like, I played GTA 3 when I was a little bun, and I think the thing is, it's funny because like my brother playing GTA 3 like really adhered to traffic laws because he was very excited to like eventually get his driving license. While I, found out that if you kill people, the ambulance comes, and then if you kill the ambulance drivers by driving the ambulance over them, you now have an ambulance that will also cause more victims, causing more ambulances to come, which you can then also drive on top of it, creating an infinite victim loop. And Mama Slug didn't like it when I reported this amazing discovery to her. When I have this, my infinite ambulance exploits. All I remember from Andreas is that I don't ever want to be a pilot. I mean, to be fair, the flying takes some getting used to. Yeah, it's super cozy. Hiya, girlfriend. I wonder why she was depressed. The thing is, I was a very genuine little slug, amazed by the power of technology. I had no bad intentions, but I did make a Mobius strip of suffering. Since we're supposed to tell everyone that you're hot, I mean, you could say I'm a very hot slug right now. Very hot and toasty and, very, hot underneath the Kotatsu. If you remove me from the Kotatsu cell, I'm immediately freeze. I think, like, the thing is, like, I closed the door to the room and, like, it's kind of warm in here, but then if I leave to go take an idle break, like it's very cold immediately. Hiya Fox, hi Miski, hi Rachel, welcome in. That's the main climax from Return of the Living Dead, where zombies were so much smart, keep calling more ambulances and eating them. Wait, really? That's hilarious. That was basically me when I was a kid. Good morning, welcome in. Hi everyone. Hiya Nifty, welcome. But yeah, that's the GTAs I've played. I will not be buying the 6th one for $100 because frankly I don't think no matter what AAA game they're releasing, I don't think anything's worth $100. Wait like a year or two for it to be on discount at this point. Hi Alvarius, welcome in. And we're talking about infinite victim loops. That's true. I'll wait for the sale on that one. Yeah, 100 is crazy. Like I saw in a news article, they were hoping it would encourage like other game studios to also start pricing their games at $100 to like counter the rising costs of like game production. But honestly, rather than doing that, I would suggest not making games insanely expensive to make. Like I and that's probably, it's not even like including DLC or whatever. They're surely gonna include like season pass. Yeah, exactly, gotta buy the season pass and such too. Yeah, just play GTA 2 and mod it. Don't let the FOMO get to you. Yeah, jumping from 70 to 100 is way too soon. Exactly. I'm the person who moved the swimming pool ladder when this... Actually, I was worse than just removing the ladder for the Sims house. Do you guys want to know what I did with my Sims when I was like 11, 12 years old? For 100 comes with free graphical box. Yep. Confess my crime. So, you know, if a Sims dies and you keep the tombstone or the urn, the ghost will haunt the house. And I was like, oh my god, I love ghosts. Ghosts are supernatural and they're really cool. So I want many ghosts to haunt the house of the Sims that will live in it. Because then it will be like a ghost party. Ghosts are so cool. I want many ghosts in my Sim house. So what I did would be like, I built a house and you know, put a family in it. And then I'd make separate concrete rooms and then put the Sims inside their individual rooms and remove the door, then fast forward the time till they died, and then I'd repeat that till I had like 20 to 30 ghosts. And then, you know, I'd remove my terrifying salt trap layout from the house and build a regular house for, you know, the family that would move in, and then they'd have lots of fun ghosts to play with. Though unfortunately they'd often be scared of the ghosts, so the regular family would often be too busy screaming in terrified fear to do much productive or otherwise. But you know, it's a normal way to play The Sims. It surprisingly didn't include the pool. Like, most of my friends would, like, you know, drown them in the pool, but I had to build a salt trap instead, where it had pure intentions. I just thought ghosts were cool, so I wanted the only way to add ghosts to your Sims house is by killing them. Like, I was over at a friend's place, she was like, did you know you can have ghosts? You have to kill your Sims. Like, look, I drowned one in my pool. I was like, then I'll devise the most efficient way to kill my Sims in great quantities so I can have many ghosts. You know? Just cask of vomit in town and entire families. That's basically what I did. The Sims not Roller Coaster Tycoon. You're supposed to make out. You're not supposed to make haunted house attractions. Did you happen to look up to Kevin McAllister? I did actually quite like Home Alone, yeah. Like, the Sims didn't appreciate the corpse. As a kid, like, my mama slug, like, always raised us to not be afraid of, like, ghosts and stuff, and, like, love ghosts, and, like, you know, our house ghost was very friendly and cool. So I wanted my Sims also to have many ghost friends. So I did a mass cask of amontillado where I all, you know, cemented them in till they died. The stalker, and it's fine. They that's not evil. They get to live on as ghosts forever in a really cool house. You know how many pinball machines I put in the house? Told it to my mom. No, I just showed her how many ghosts I had in my cool pinball machine house. And my mom would be like, yeah, that's cool. Ghosts are nice. Never be afraid of ghosts, because then, you know, I'm not gonna be terrified in the middle of the house. Yeah, my house ghost. I lived in the Casper house. Exactly. Didn't explicitly kill Sims to wish the Reaper. Oh, I wasn't thinking of any of that as a kid. I just wanted to live with my favorite Sims in my cool ghost house. I see was basically Kevin McAllister meets Jigsaw. But like, with the innocent cruelty of a child who genuinely didn't mean any harm. It was just the most efficient way to create ghosts, is by locking them up in the house. My house ghost didn't get cast of Amotilda. Look, if you wait for them all to die of natural causes, you know how long it will take to fill a whole house up with like 30 ghosts or whatever like the ghost limit was per plot of houses. I know there was a limit on it, because I hit it, the limit of how many graves and urns you were allowed to have. Well, are you winning, Joy? Yeah. My house is full of ghosts. That's how you know you're winning. It's on level with the Dwarf Fortress story of someone who made a mermaid farm to collect the remains to sell mermaid porn, Joey. Yeah, but I wasn't killing them to sell them, just to make many ghost friends, you know? It's actually pronounced like Y, so Amontillado. Amontillado. Cask of Amontillado. Was kind of horrifically inefficient. Look, drowning your Sims in a pool, that takes too long. You want to have like a minimum of 5 Sims dying at the same time. Your Honor, I don't even have a defense for this. 1,000 years in snake jail. Look, if you wanted a cool ghost house, you would have done the same. You would have min-maxed murder for efficiency. Most like that, you to not be afraid of ghosts and accidentally create a serial killer. Look, I just really like Casper the Friendly Ghost. Like, we have a house ghost. Like, don't you want 30 house ghosts? For your virtual human pets? Limit testing murder for souls, yeah. First shot of Sims taken away. No, I don't think my mom realized what I did to my Sims to create a ghost. Hey. This reinforced my statement that Chibi Joe is the most dangerous. You're saying I'm the most concentrated evil? This relative once told me my mom that the house we used to live in was haunted. Oh, well, that's okay. Ghost, you just have to be nice to the ghost, and the ghost will be nice to you. Gotta go. See you later. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Right now, a bonus slug ghost. I haven't killed any families to make ghosts out of them in many decades now. So I won't make any promises if I ever play Sims on stream again. I might have to go back to my saw trap roots if we do. Hiya, Beamie, welcome in. If boosts are ghosts, what are they ghosts of? I mean, in Japanese, they're all called Teresa. So they're all ghosts of a lady named Teresa. Teresa. 1 second, I laugh too much, so I have to cough. I'll mute. I'm scared of community Ars Magica. You think I'll turn you all into ghosts? I'm a very benevolent game master. Don't worry. One girl I knew made one of her Sims have a baby with a Reaper. I feel that's the more common story. Though as a kid, I wasn't really thinking about making my Sims woohoo. I just wanted to put more pinball machines into the house. You know, to make the ultimate house. Evil comes with a smile, just like Kid Boo. Look, if you're gonna compare me to any villain, remember that Frieza is my dad, okay? Not Kid Boo. I wonder what goes through the minds of sea bunnies lately. Look, it's decades ago. It's not recent. Neverending Ghost Party means low rent. Exactly. Sims stream will be interesting. I mean, at this point, I feel like I'd have to recreate like the story. Notice that you mentioned that you didn't kill anyone for the express purpose of making ghosts, but you didn't specify if you kill people for other. No, obviously not. Only to make ghosts. Doesn't your mom watch streams? You can't tonight because she's in the New Palace with no internet. So the chances of her seeing this are very low. I don't think she's gonna waste the data on it. Besides, ghosts have no bones. Exactly, I was helping them get rid of their bones. When I was young, I didn't know what woo meant, so I didn't understand the implications. Yeah, when you make join Xenoverse, you have to pick the right one. Exactly. Why is Frieza that? Oh man. The lore is too long, but let's just say that when I was a little slug, in my tuny delusions, would pretend Frieza was my father. If Frieza's dead, that means you have a tendency to commit genocide on monkeys? No. When the apes escaped, I put them back in the zoo. But I didn't kill any. I kept them all alive though. Mom Slug is looking I can be more cringe with less guilt. That's right. So, hi Otoplex, welcome in. Mom Slug can't watch right now, means we can see butts. I'm reporting you to Mama Slug. I'm taking a picture of this comment and I'm printing it out and showing it to her. Kinda get it as a kid, even though I don't really know. I just instincts. I think I knew what it was, but I was just plain not interested back then. When Frieza destroyed Planet Vegeta, I simply made more ghost fans for his daughter Joe. Exactly. And because of my Chuny powers, I could bring them back on another planet if I really wanted to. So it's fine, it's fine. But we've been caught red-handed. I eat oranges with the wrapper. That's right, the vitamins are... Oh! Speaking of oranges, I got distracted talking about video game crimes. But technically, this is the first stream of the week. I'm heading to bed, sleep tight, have sweet bunny dreams. Because you guys know what that means, even though it's only been like... Well, the last one was on Friday, but that was delayed, so it is snack of the week. That's right. And this time, no more fish sticks. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I do not want the mango cheese and fish wrapper. The grossest thing I had. No. No more fish sauce. More fish. No. We have to redeem last week's failure of a snack. I eat my oranges with the wrapper. Well, you're in luck because today's snack is not an orange with a wrapper, but it is orange. Remember how I said I wanted like an orange related snack after like last week because I was in the Kotatsu? So this time I found some chocolate orange like kind of situation. Yeah, so this one shouldn't have fish in it, so it probably should be good. Let me mute the cough real quick. Okay, so this is Dar's Ganache Orangey. So that should be pretty nice. Eat the box for nutritional value. I guess that is the wrapper, but you should read the ingredient list. I mean, I can, but I'm pretty sure it's just chocolate. Yeah, it's like sugar, milk, cacao, milk powder, caramel sauce, dextrin. These are all normal ingredients. These are all no fish there. I'm sure there's no fish pieces in this one. Milk is good for you, exactly. And I love a good chocolate orange. So this time, this is what they look like out of the box. I don't have any plates right now. Just one of my Vocaloid coasters, so that's what I put it on. But you know, Rin is like kind of orange still, so it's fine. It matches, so... Hiya Bojanko, welcome in. It's the coloring is not based on a fish. Got a bunch of texture on your nose. Were you okay? Did you have to see a doctor? Gotta sneak the fish in while I'm not looking. Do not do so. So as you can see, it's kind of cute looking. It has like the orange stripe in the middle. Despite what these pictures show you, that's just my bad lighting. They're not like yellow on the inside. They're definitely orangey on the inside. I just don't have the best light. But they look good. They smell nice. They smell a little bit like... Well, honestly, like a Terry's chocolate orange, if you've ever had one of those. So like chocolate and orange is basically what it smells like. Which is promising, because I do like a Terry's chocolate orange. Mind to you, it's Oasers. It's not Oasers, I promise. Because I'm about to eat one. That is yummy. Honestly, it's a lot like a Terry's chocolate orange. Chocolate orange for me, you're allowed to have one. Itadakimasu. Okay, that's really nice. Like honestly, I would compare it. It's like very soft, very smooth. A little sweet, but not too sweet. And like, honestly, the flavor is like... essentially a chocolate orange. But without like the little bits they have inside of the chocolate orange. This is completely a smooth experience. Let me try another one. That is good. I like it. That's a 5 out of 5 for the Dar's Ganache Orangey. Oh yeah, they're actually kind of like Jaffa cakes as well. That's right. I love the segment snack of the week. I'm glad you do. I'm glad you do. I was really nervous about adding it, but this way I get to try out, you know, some of the fun snacks in Japan. Needs more fish? No, does not need fish. Does not need the fish sauce. But orange and chocolate go well together. Yeah, it's a delicious combo. It's really good. They're good out of the fridge too. I like breaking open the chocolate orange, you know. They're so tasty. They're really priced in Japan because you have to import them. So this is a good alternative to not have to import an entire chocolate orange. Jaffa cakes only recently started getting sold. They're like crack. Oh yeah, now once you start the Jaffa cake, if you're not careful, you're gonna finish one in like 2 days. Like half a box per day. Keep those things out of arm's reach, otherwise you're gonna keep eating them. I know how Jaffa cakes go. Join the kokatsu, the jotatsu. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'll eat one more. One sitting. If you eat it all in one sitting, you're gonna get a tummy ache. Honestly, eating it in 2 sittings is probably still gonna give you a tummy ache. But it might happen because they're addictive. Isn't Jaffa cake a British snack? I think it is a British snack, yeah? One more, just one more as a treat. I mean, those are the ones I put out. But I might keep the other ones close by. I'm also watching George Street that tells me your favorite food would be spicy pickled fish. Were you watching the streams while muted? This sounds fish sauce and Momo blindfolded? I wouldn't want to eat any of them then. I have my own snack of the week. I stumped on ruby chocolate. Did you like it? I love ruby chocolate, and I should actually keep a lookout for it because they stopped really selling it in Japan. But now that Valentine's Day is coming up, they might have it in store again. They might pull it out again. I think there's a chance. A Shockman that bakes it based on planets. I've seen that around. Wait, I was gonna say something, but then oh yeah, I remember. You know, as you guys know, Mama Slug has like celiac, so she cannot eat pizza, or like gluten. I'm sorry, my mind went straight to pizza, but that's because it's relevant to the story. She can't have gluten because she has an allergy. But yesterday, we went into Tokyo to like a place that like actually has gluten-free pizza because like my mom like while she was helping me unpack the boxes yesterday, she was like, man, I'm so glad when I'll be back in the Netherlands, the first thing I'm gonna do is like eat a gluten-free pizza. I was like immediately just googling on my phone like there has to be gluten-free pizza somewhere in Tokyo. We can get some tonight, you know. It's like not being able to eat rice. It's hard to have celiacs in Japan. There's not many options. But yeah, as it turns out, there was a place that had gluten-free pizza in Tokyo, which was actually really good. I had a non-gluten-free crust, but then I was like eyeing my mom's and I was like, oh, the gluten-free crust actually looks really good. It was like a really nice thin crust, and I actually quite like it when it's really thin. But the thing is, it was like an American pizza chain, right? And I thought it would be like... well, I thought it would be Japanese sizes. And let me tell you, those sizes were not Japanese. that was American sizes, baby. So I ordered like some appetizers because I thought it was gonna be a small pizza. And actually, I did take some pictures. I didn't have them ready, but let me grab them real quick. Because that the one thing that was like garlic balls, and I was like, oh, garlic balls sound really yummy. Like garlic balls sound like they'd be pretty good, right? But then they were like, I thought like they would be like the size of like 1 centimeter. Like that, the picture made me think they'd be like 1 centimeter big. They'd be like tiny little garlic balls, right? But then they arrived, and let me quickly get the picture ready for you guys, because they were not they were not small. And at that point the pizza hadn't even arrived yet. And the problem with the garlic balls is that like those weren't gluten free, so my mom couldn't help me finish those. Luckily, because it was a American restaurant, they did let you take the leftovers back with you. Not all restaurants in Japan let you do a doggy bag. It's in fact quite uncommon. But this one did, which was nice. Let me just quickly... So I'm just grabbing the picture for you guys real quick. Here we go. Okay, so this is like what these look like. Garlic. Okay, 3 leftovers. Exactly. Garlic. Oh, I saved it as... I didn't save it as a PNG, I'm sorry. 1 second. Okay, so like they were really yummy. They were actually really good. Probably a lot of people make this, but these were like the size of like your... They were big. These were like... They were big. Like I didn't think they'd be very big, but they were really big. They were nearly the size of like, not quite an apple, but like a mandarin, maybe. Like a small potato. That's the American super size. And they gave you 10 of them. They were basically like 10 potato-sized garlic breads. They're usually pretty fluffy. They were fairly fluffy, and they were, to be fair, quite yummy. They were actually kind of the size of a takoyaki, yeah? At which point, the pizza hadn't actually come out yet, and the pizza was quite big too. So, long story short, I got to take a lot of leftovers home. So, between today and tomorrow, I'm eating pizza from the gluten-free restaurant. But hey, at least they're yummy leftovers, so I don't mind. It was pretty good. But yeah, so like I guess I think the name was like Pizza-kaya or something. If anybody is like ever in Japan and you want to get like nice pizza, they're pretty good. You can take leftovers. Barely ever in Japan, but like this restaurant was like clearly ran by like some American dude, I think. I think he was like from California or something, because the sign had California in it, so I guess because of that they were okay with it. It is usually impossible to do in Japan though. Now dwa becoming a beautiful dish. Oh, 1 second, I have to cough again. Hey Thai Games, hey, welcome in. We looked for pizza there and everything was closed for Christmas. Oh, that is a shame, that's a shame. Well, in Japan things don't really close for Christmas, but I can imagine in other countries they do. They probably allow leftovers because someone did the same thing. I'm just so used to like Japanese sizes. I thought they'd be so small. Like pizza. Because I took the smallest size pizza, like the medium size on the menu, and that's usually like fairly little in Japan, but no, it was American size. Could always trust Italian food for leftovers. Glad you had a good meal. Yeah, like I wouldn't mind going back there at some point. I'll definitely remember it for like Mama Slug as well, because places that like, you know, can, you know, handle gluten-free food are kind of like rare in Japan. So like eating out is really hard for her. Like I feel kind of bad for her because like half the time we go to a Japanese restaurant and like her options are like the drinks basically on the menu, and like very rarely fruits. Sometimes the French fries, but not even always the French fries, because I guess like whatever they sprinkle on top has gluten in it or something. It's like her options are usually like French fries, the drinks, maybe a salad, but if it has croutons, which many salads do, then obviously not. Sometimes you can have a soup. I poured toasted piments into melted cocoa. Ooh, that sounds good. But you make bubble tea with that? That's a funky bubble tea. But yeah, so like I also found like when I was googling it, I found a couple of other recommendations for like gluten-free places in Japan. As I kind of expected, they're all kind of around Roppongi and Shibuya, Azu. Uh, but yeah, like all like the kind of fancy neighborhoods, Hibiya, Otemachi. Like it's like the kind of fancy places that has like a lot of foreigners, a lot of embassies. Everything is kind of expensive, but to be fair, I guess like that's the one place where you'd expect something to like have things that are catered to like a more international audience, which like I think one of the big reasons gluten-free isn't very available in Japan is because, well, in other countries, gluten-free diets kind of picked up as a fad, and those are for most people not really a thing that's effective. But for my mom, it's very useful because it like brought a lot of gluten-free options onto the market in terms of like bread and pizza and other things in the supermarket. But that hasn't really taken off in Japan. So it makes sense you'd only really find it in the international neighborhoods, in the rich man zone, yeah, and the fancy places. Edamames, I guess you can eat edamame, yeah. Most of the time. We were in that area, yeah, it's very fancy. You have to take it to a place that has milkshakes. That's the other thing, like, there's not even that many milkshake places in Japan, like, I feel like option-wise. But yeah, gluten-free is definitely not a thing in Japan. Which, it's hard for Mama Slug because, well, she's happy to cook. Though she can't cook right now because, like, New Palace is still mostly in boxes. So it's a little bit hard at the moment. I eat and breathe air. I eat bread and air. It doesn't get fancier than that. I mean, if you think about it, bread is pretty fancy. The effort that has to go into it. Hiya, Vogel. Welcome in, welcome in. I can always imagine how much suffering someone would have with a rice allergy. I feel ironically, rice is probably easier to avoid than gluten. Because gluten is in so many things that you don't expect it. Like, it's in soy sauce. And if you know how much soy sauce gets used in cooking, like, rice is just like you don't order rice on the side. And don't eat mochi. But like, gluten is surprisingly hard to avoid. Yeah, chocolate orange, it was really yummy. Not even at the burger places. Burger and milkshake is such a good combo. They do have some at the marketplaces, but I feel not as many as in other countries, relatively speaking. Yeah, Asian food's for my mom. Like, she actually quite likes Asian food, but, well, it's tough. Like, not everything offers like combo she can eat, but yeah, long story short, we went for pizza yesterday, and now I'll be eating pizza for another day. For today and tomorrow too. Because the servings were America size. I actually met up with a friend last weekend. He was allergic to soy, so I was like, let's eat meat. Hey, meat is delicious though. Like, as long as he's down for the meat, it's easy to like avoid soy, I think. And I guess you can still eat like, vegetables and stuff in that case. But yeah, I guess that's catching up to the other things. I do still have one more announcement. I have to make. What do you think you're gonna draw? I'll talk about it in a second because there's one thing I should talk about before we go to the drawing segment of the stream. I once more have good news and bad news. The good news is that I know when they'll put internet into the palace. The bad news is they sure weren't kidding when they said it would take 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah. Hi, Yuan, welcome in. So, the soonest they could do it, and if I didn't pick this date, it would take another week, is February 14th. So, happy Valentine's to me. Which kind of sucks because I had a really fun PlayStation 2 stream planned on that day. I'll still stream that day. I'll probably still go back to the old palace, and I guess I'll find some kind of Valentine's related game I can play on the PC instead. I'll figure something else. But I had such a cool PlayStation 2 game planned, you guys. Like, you have no idea. Like, couldn't they have like installed it a week earlier? I guess maybe I'll leave it for next year. We can have Valentine's the next day. The one thing is like I worry about whether I mean, I guess it might be okay, but like the other thing that's really annoying is because that weekend I wanted to do my 2.0. Like, I want to do my 2.0 debut, like the second weekend of February. But if I have to deal with, like, last minute getting everything going, like the day after the internet is set up, maybe I should, like, delay the debut, like, another week then, to make sure everything will run smoothly. But yeah, I guess I could still play this game, like, the day after. But it's just, it's so stressful. It's so annoying. Like, the day after, I'll probably, like, spend, like, taking the final stuff out of the old palace and, like, moving it over, the stuff that remains here, the Kotatsu and things. But yeah, I guess now I have to keep 2 palaces for that long. It does mean I have to pay double the rent for like 2 months, which is very annoying. But yeah, like, I'm debating whether I should play like the PlayStation 2 game next year then, or if I'll do like a late Valentine's stream and we all just pretend it's still the 14th. But the thing is, if I delay it too much, then like it will start overlapping with my 2.0. So like at that point I want to focus on some of the games I wanted to do at the debut, unless I move to 2.0 like a week later, in which case I could still do it in the week after. Valentine's is the gift of the internet, yeah. I've always been curious about the chocolate orange mix. It's really good. If you can get yourself some chocolate oranges, you should try it. Instant Plus 3.0 reveal stream. But yeah, no, it takes 4 weeks to set up the internet. If it wasn't for the fact that AU Hikari is apparently still the fastest one, I don't know, I would have tried with SoftBank or something. Hi, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Greatest weakness, scheduling. Move it to White Day. Oh, that's maybe a good idea. I could. Oh, that's smart. No. I mean, the rest of the internet doesn't know about White Day, but maybe I can play the PlayStation 2 game on White Day instead. Or install a dial cool internet. The cool internet. I want the good internet, the good stuff. Which is probably why it takes them so long to install, I guess. I mean, the reason it's probably taking so long to install is because Japan has like so much red tape. And they love taking a million years. Like, why can't I pick a date when I applied 3 weeks ago? I don't know. They have to send you the letter and the email, and then they have to send you the text message, and then only then, after you put in the confirmation, will they call you over the phone to verify when they'll come by in 4 weeks. Why does it have to be that way? I don't know. they surely... do they have that many applications? Yeah, I could do a White Day stream instead. Maybe I'll try it for that, because it's a certain game that I don't think I've ever seen anybody play, and when I like checked out YouTube, there's like basically no documentation of it, and I think it will be like a really fun one to try. And I guess like I'll also take suggestions for Valentine's games I can play on the PC as like a substitute instead, because I won't be able to do it on console. So much red tape, it's like they're celebrating Christmas. Right? Oh man. Well, we'll see how that goes when we get closer to it. But yeah, I guess that's the update. Now you guys know how long the only PC game streams will last at the very least, and at least there's some certainty as to what you know. What I'm sorry, I will complain about Japanese red tape one more time. You know what? Friday after stream, when I went to the new palace, I got back there. Mama Slug was there. I was like, the water isn't working. I was like, excuse me, why not? And she's like, it's not working. I was like, well, I guess I can't call anymore now, so I'll call in the morning. And it turns out, because the previous, like, residents of the palace had, like, cut off their water supply, they just turned it off. Even though I already started a new contract. They had just come by on Friday and turned the water off. And then I was on the phone with them. I was like, can you turn it back on? I'm paying for it. And they were like, oh, okay. And then they came by like two hours later again, and the water. Why is it so stupid? I wish welcome in. It's just straight up getting community. They took away the plumbing, and it was like outside. Like they have like the key to like open up like the thingy, and they just flicked the switch. That's all they had to do. But like the water was yeah. they took the water away from the ocean, which is where the palace was. They just drained the whole ocean while I was gone. Getting hit with a comedy act, it sure feels like it. Like everything, like nothing can go right. Like everything has to be like extra complicated for some reason, like extra annoying. Like I'm honestly I'm not sure if like a single step of like the entire process has gone well yet, but at least it will be done soon. At least it will nearly be settled. Once the internet's in there, I think that's the final step. Just want to know if you're really serious about moving. It's a big secret cast of character. Now somewhere at Odinsphere, there's a program that found out cattle. They're valuable for growing chocolates. Well, in that case, you should buy a lot of cattle. I love the order of processing. Might need to schedule 3 months in advance. I guess like if there's anything I've learned about it, and I guess my lesson to you guys, like start making the appointments like 3 months earlier. Especially the internet. Like the utilities, they can be kind of fast with that. They can basically get on that if they don't turn off the water just randomly. But like the internet, like they say 4 weeks, like do it 8 weeks ahead of time. Maybe 12 weeks. When you start looking for a pet, I actually started looking for one. Hey Chili, welcome in. The Persian Kitty 3 have hooked up with the pellet. Actually, speaking of red tape and bureaucracy, guess who started looking for a cat and like at like different shelters and adoption agencies and adoption websites and stuff. Do you guys know how hard it is to adopt a cat in Japan? Because I found out. Like, good lord, it's so as it turns out, like half the shelters and adoption agencies will not even consider your application if you live alone. Like they just, it goes into the trash. If you don't have a family, if you don't have a partner, if you're alone, you are not allowed to have a cat, according to most shelters. Yeah, the cats vacate the text are literally everywhere. No, apparently they make it really hard. Wait until you find about adopting new children. I mean, that should be hard. We have straight cats and bond with them. We're above the law. Yeah, no. Luckily, it's not every shelter, but as I found out, I was going through the forums and like a lot of them I can't even apply to because, well, they don't really state the reasons. But like online, I checked it out, and I guess like it's multiple reasons. Where on like one hand, they're like afraid that like if you find somebody and I guess your partner hates the cat, that you'll like throw it away or something. B, like I guess if you live alone and you get very sick or you die, then there will be nobody to take care of the cat, I guess. And C, like if there's a family, they expect like somebody to be at home all day and take care of the cat. And like I guess if you're alone, they're afraid the cat will be alone. But I work from home. I can take care of the cat all day. I am basically home all day long. So like while I get the reasoning, it's like I'm there for the cats. It won't be alone. I'll get 2 cats. I was planning to get 2 cats anyway because then they'll have a friend. I've heard like for many people it's generally better to get 2 cats. Which don't take care of me as she has cat shelters. Tell my ghost to take care of the cats, yeah? Can't you say you already own a lot of buns? That might disqualify me. But yeah, no, it's a little rough, but I found like this one it's like cats adoption shelter network that takes in like strays and abandoned cats, and I'm not gonna say their requirements were loose because it was like a 6-page Google form application, but at least it didn't disqualify you for being alone. So wish me luck that I have a chance. Stray cats in my area is like, we need no caretaker. The only go answers to marry Joanna. Quick use Mama Slug being there as a loophole. I think they'll see right through me because from what I see, they have to do like home inspection and everything. Hi Cressman, hi Tommy, welcome in. They also think, well, if there's 2 people, the cat is less likely to be abused. Oh, you think that's why? I suppose that's true. Cats are supposed to help with loneliness, right? I guess I can kind of see why a lot of people in Japan like wind up buying instead of adopting, because the adoption process is really complicated and very thorough. And well, I get why. Like, they want to make sure the cat goes to a good place that will take good care of them. They disqualify a lot of people. I noticed a lot of the sites like also disqualified like elderly people and stuff. And I'm like, well, I get it, but like elderly people, they need a friend to combat their loneliness too, you know? If you get a cat, can we have giant picture spam? I will show pictures of the cat if I get a cat. I have a life hack. What is it? But yeah, no, I did put in an application. Adopt a neighborhood cats. I'm not sure if you're allowed to just pick up a cat and own it. I'm not sure if that's how it works. Go work at a pet spider. I guess like adoption for that is less thorough, huh? Well, on the plus side, because I did find a site that had like, you know, I could actually apply to like a shelter, and they had some really cute cats. It's called like the Japan Cat Network, and they also let you like meet the cats in person. So like I know that like most of their stuff is in Kyoto, but they have like these like machiya you can stay at and just like, you know, spend the night with the prospective cats you want to adopt. Which I think sounds kind of fun, and then you can see if you and your cats get along. So I might try that. And I've also heard good things about them. They have like fairly good reviews. Yeah, Kyoto Trip Arc basically. If they accept me, I sent in like the 6-page Google form. It's very stringent. They had many questions, but I think they just want you to be like, I'm not, you know, a psychopath, and I will not abandon my cats. I will feed it properly. You know, all that kind of stuff. Cat distribution system will get you soon. For all I feel is just become the cat girl. Take a cat off the street and find out his cat's eye view of Japan. Oh no! Heading for the yokai capital. I mean, to be fair, they have cats in Tokyo too, so it depends. I guess like if I get through the what you call it, like this, not the scouting, like the filtering, the sorting, if I am allowed to have a cat, I'll keep you guys updated, and I'll show you guys pictures of how cute my cats are. You're too lonely to own a cat, you must become the cat. We'll feed the cat the best seafood sushi. I think they'll throw away my application if I said I was poisoning the cats, you guys. Hi Lotus, welcome in. Do you adopt bunnies in Japan along with cats? I think you can adopt bunnies if you want to. Though fertilizer isn't very useful for me because the underwater palace doesn't have a garden. it barely has a balcony. not much space around the palace. Cat patrol, don't you mean cat patrol? True. Find a bunch of neighborhood cats and become the mother. I actually did pet a cat the other day. It was kind of cute. It was just sitting there, but it might have been somebody else's cat. You know, I can't just kidnap it. But you weren't allowed to get a cool cat, you could only get a lame one by policy. Well, at least I get a cat. Bunnies are cute, but they drop a lot. I hope it's orange. I love orange cats. They have like so many cute cats on their websites. I was like browsing through them. I was like, oh man, these are some really cute cats. And some of them, like, because they're all like rescues, you know? And it's like, oh my god, this one has such a sad story. I want to give him a hug, you know? Like, oh, they found him and he was all scraggly and all little. And then they cleaned him up and now he's strong, you know? It's like, oh no, he lost an eye, but he's really happy and cuddly now, and he's a good cat, you know? Or, you know, they all have like stories because they're all rescues. And I'm like, well, I can't adopt every cat, but they have a lot of good cats. Hi Casey, hi Bluey, hi Abbas, welcome in. And I meant if Joe is like an alka cat, you don't own it, but you prevent it. That's true, that's true. How's the candy? The candy was good, I started talking about a lot of stuff. I realized we've been chatting for a while, but you know, that's what happens when I can't stream much. I have too much stuff to talk about. Oh, Bluey, thank you so much for the resub. Thank you. Please enjoy the emotes. And hi, Shikoti, welcome in. I cannot adopt every cat, you know. If I adopt too many cats, there won't be any space for you buns to run around the castle. I heard cats are very territorial. Well, now our yap didn't even feel like it, right? I don't usually yap that long. But I miss you guys, so I wind up yapping a little bit longer. Hey, Gamer, welcome in. Yeah, the candy last time was too rough. We have to catch up. Some people find rooms like Doric's restaurant, workshop to grow plants. I mean, I suppose that's true, but... Oh... the thing is with plants, a lot of plants are toxic for cats, so I should probably be careful about growing plants inside if I want to get a cat. I'd have to get rid of all the figurines if I had too many cats. I can be a crazy cat lady. I'm already a crazy C1 lady. It's easy to find cat-safe plants. They do exist. They are out there. That's true. But I'd have to do my research into them. A plant as white color is poisonous. I mean, like, orchids and lilies, right? Are both very dangerous. From what I hear, like, very toxic to most plants. So those are some that you have to avoid. I am thinking of, like, putting some... like, growing some vegetables or something on the balcony. Might be nice. Like, there's not a lot of space, but, like, a little. For, like, basil. Or, like... strawberries or tomato, you know? Yeah, orchids are really bad. Yeah, that's what I hear. So we don't let her into that room. Yeah. I figure, like, depending, like, I'll probably like make the ditto room off limit to the cats. Like wherever the dittos wind up. But other than that, they can have free roam. I was talking to my friends about Luther. He said he's a big fan of Lumi after I mentioned I watched you. Oh, that's amazing. That's kind of crazy that you're like running into other people that like know the both of us. That's crazy. I recommend zucchini. Yeah. I think zucchini is the one that you wind up growing a lot of by accident, right? You always get like too much harvest. Can you even grow that on a balcony though? I have to find ditto team cat trees and baskets. Yeah, exactly. Spicy goat tomatoes are delicious. Yeah. They're way better than like supermarket tomatoes because they're, yeah, the freshness, you know? Okay, but we might have talked a little bit too long. Let me go to the drawing screen. Let me move on over. Well, we'll still do some drawing tonight. Evening, welcome in. Hope you do get to receive some cats soon and acquire aromatic grass. I will. Zucchini, my neighbor grew them on the window trellis. Oh, so that does work. So what's the art? So I was originally thinking I'd make some like Year of the Snake arts. But then I did some sketches like beforehand, but then I was like, oh, maybe these are all too sexy. And it will be too embarrassing to draw on stream. Hi, spiders, welcome in, welcome in. So I wasn't sure like what to draw instead. I haven't been able to catch your sleeps in a while because I attempted a normal sleep schedule. Oh, I hope you've been sleeping well. So yeah, I hit all the sketches. Came here to bring a bone and then I got back to work. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the resub. Let's go. Please enjoy the emotes. Mama's luck isn't really show this. I mean, maybe I'll finish them later. They're a little embarrassing, but I was like, oh, but you know, I'm hiding the sexy sketches for us. I thought we could like do some simple pixel art. Will you show us? 1 second. Let me double verify the sketches. 1 second. Let me take a look at them again. Will I show you guys? Oh, well maybe that's one. It's just a sneak peek. No search bad. Now it doesn't. It's just a bit embarrassing to do. More like a sneak peek. I was gonna do like a Lamia like snake version of Joe. One of them is I guess I can show one of the sketches. But okay. 1 second. I'll pull it back up again. Well, there's no hips because it's a snake. Let me send Joe to snake jail. Okay. What? Did you see it? Did you see it? I blinked a little bit. Okay, but then I was like, oh, but maybe it's too. So I was like, oh, maybe that's. It's not that much, but I was like, oh, if I'm, it's a lot. It's still Booba to be drawing on Steam, so. Sorry, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. So maybe we'll do something. Well, we'll draw another one. You can show it. I drank too much milk by making me like. Am I winning? I am winning. Yeah. I can draw a bum with Booba. Yeah, sure. And I drew 2 more sketches, but you guys don't get to see those. Joe became the snake. Yep. It's not that spicy. But then I was like, it's not that bad. I know. But then I'd have to zoom in for it on the pixel art. Maybe I'll wrap it up in my own free time. I won't tell your mom you do that if you don't tell her I said bots. Okay, deal. I'll have a snake going next to side of dick. I mean, the funny thing is I have actually been drawing a decent amount of Bun Big Naturals for 2.0 reasons, like lower video reasons. But the difference was I wasn't drawing those on stream. You see, that's the big difference. Where's our Metal Gear Snake, Joe? Mama said fish on stream. Take her back out of the game. So I guess I don't see it. That's the problem. I guess I'll let you guys choose. Like, what do we draw tonight? I could still do like maybe a simpler little sprites of like a Snake Joe, like a little simple version. So there'll still. Well, there'll still be some Booba, but and then it will still be Year of the Snake. It will still be Year of the Snake. Because that was my plan for tonight, doing a Year of the Snake drawing. Snake Joe enjoying some milk and egg on toast. I mean, I guess I could actually do that. I could do something simple. Hiya, Polly, welcome in. It's Metal Gear Joe. Obligatory vote towards Joe and Joanna. Oh no, we're still We're still drawing Bulba, just in a more simplified form, so I can zoom in on it without feeling flustered. Thin line between Snake Joe and Slug Joe. Honestly, I was making Snake Joe and thinking like, honestly, it's basically Mermaid Joe, but like instead of like, you know, the mermaid tail, it's like basically the same, but like snake, you know. But other than that, it's still it's like me and snakes actually have lots in common. When you think about it, it's the reverse Snake Joe, yeah. Wait, reverse snake, wouldn't that be like like this? Like kinda like that? That's the reverse snake, right? Hi, Excalibur. I have seen to the manga. I believe it was in Sentown or Nayami that there's some reverse snake people. Literally me. Snake head bump body. I mean, let me see. The reverse snake man. I think they meant an inside-out snake. Don't do an inside-out snake. That's me. Reverse Snake Joe, but with the big C sometimes. Oh, hold on. They weren't big enough. There we go. Reverse Snake Joe, you don't have to draw Bulba. It's a win. That's thrill. I can't like. I don't want to get TOS if I make the snake too bodacious. The derby snake with the weirdly really mystical head is just like me, for real. Okay, so what I was thinking is like, we could do like start sketching a simple jewel, like snake version. A little one. I'm learning new puns on that fun stream. Yeah, your word of the night is bodacious. that's as your English teacher. You have to write it down in your notebook. I'll be testing you. The chest is normal, yeah, but if it's a Lamia, the reverse one would obviously not include the chest though. Bodacious. We're a very educational stream here. You must overcome your embarrassment and become stronger. I know I can't show the other two sketches. I'm too embarrassed. Will this be on this exam? Yes, it will. Gaming for snake language? Well, bodacious in snake is shh. So remember that too, you know? Am I aware of the word Calapigian? I am not. What does it mean? What about no way? I'm too embarrassed. If I finish them one day, I will. Exactly 4 seconds. Yeah, no more, no less. I think like I can do like a little sprite, and then it won't take like too long to finish in one night too. But I always get like kind of slow. But that's okay. I'll probably like adjust like the proportions as we go. You can find the definition for Calapigian on Wiktionary. But I'm not clicking out of the stream right now, so you're gonna just have to tell me. Otherwise, I will never know. I'm hiding the forbidden sketches, yup. This reminds me of Funky Kong ASMR. There's Funky Kong ASMR. I was reading about the origin of that a few weeks ago. It means having beautifully shaped buttocks. Oh, that's what Calapigian means. That makes sense. That's a good word. I'll have to remember that. Calapigian. Calapigian, baby. You know, that's I can't believe you just said about my mom is snake yet. Nah, trust me, I was saying bodacious, don't worry. Going straight in the hidden fault of Joe Bubar, deep on the Mariana Trench. It's okay, you guys will see nice pixel art in the future. Hi Walters, welcome in. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. It needs like a few extra vowels in there to work properly. See what sexy Siva. Online Dictionary says it means impressive and remarkable. I will use it on many things, as you should, as you should. Okay, I'm just gonna sketch out the snake. What would you guys look like if you were a snake? Would a bun just be like... but like this? Would you guys look like this if you were a snake? Like kinda? That's just a stronger slug. You have to believe, it's secretly a snake. Much longer. We just became more, you did start looking more like a snug, like a tadpole. Sluggy no cones wheel. I believe. Okay, because I'll add you guys in there too, as like snake friends, because it's the year of the snake, you know. And we'll be snakes together. Hi Nagiku, hi, welcome in. 1 second. Like I did consider doing like a pose that's like lying down, you know, like kinda like, you know, but I think like we'll do a sitting pose for today. A snail or just like a long slug. I mean, it's a snug. Not that snakes didn't have bones, people might have more bones. Snakes are like the animal with like the most bones, shockingly enough. Except now I need to shuffle before Thunder hurts himself. Oh, do you have a lot of snow? Make sure you shovel. I guess you guys become like the Tsuchinoko. Because you're like Soul with like the tiny tail. New future where Joe like a scar. It's like that emote in Discord if there was a torso emote. We need more Calipius Joe arts. 1 second. No, this is too stupid. Hi Yokai, hi, and that's not showing here. According to my mom, apparently there's snow outside now. And I guess I'll just have to go and I'll stop. Thank you for the get back. Hi Yokai, welcome in. I advise a little wrong and now I'm coughing so hard. Don't do that, you have to be careful. Okay, so this is like a basic sketch. It looks kind of bad, but that's because you gotta trust the process. It will look better later. Lots of bubble butts to stream, yeah. No outside. I have not gone outside in a little bit here, so just gonna keep an extra view up on the side so I know what it looks like. Okay. Keeps retreating from greatness. I might finish some of them off stream at some point. but not on stream, because I need a lot of time to make sure that the bodacious parts are right. And then you guys will see how many times I spent finicking over the bodacious bits, which is like embarrassing how much time goes into it. They're so cool. I was basically a distant area bent to understand hyperdimensional geometry. Long cubes? I see. I need sticks, but there's no outside schools. No. I mean, considering it's like 10 degrees out, I think if it's like snowing, it's not gonna be there for long. Maybe by the time I'm outside, the snow may very well already be gone, to be quite honest. Okay, I'm just gonna block things out real quick. And remember, it's gonna look really bad for a second, but you gotta trust. You're not gonna be able to finish the drawing. What about the silhouette? Just draw the background of the drawing. You gotta believe. You gotta believe. Doesn't want us to see her redrawing the curve slightly bigger every time, which, yeah, is basically what I often wind up doing. You have to get the curve just right, so there's a lot of adjusting in both directions. Hiya Blockers, hiya Valio, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, so I was thinking like for Snake Wu, instead of horns, it's like little sharp horns because it's a snake, and snakes are like sharper somehow. So kind of like that, but I'll make those better. By just drawing of totally bodacious slug. Lots of, oh dang it, yeah, exactly. And then just gonna block out the basic hair and stuff, and it'll look better once I'll start refining it, but we just have to kind of move beyond the sketch space real quick so I can get rid of that. Snakes have bones, 3-hour curve retarding streams. You guys have no idea like how much I spent with like my hand on the Ctrl Z button. You know, but I have been thinking of like doing more pixel art this year. Like I kind of want to do a pixel model at some point, and like maybe even be a model mama at some point, but it's still a little far off for now. Let me see. So then do like a little over there. I feel like I should probably do something with the arms, but I'm not quite sure what I want to do with the arms. So for now, I also haven't really decided what I want to do with the outfits. I have very limited drawing times and I feel that. Yeah, same. Like at the moment, like all of my drawing times is like going to 2.0 related drawings that need to be done. No arm duo, let's go there. That will still be an arm. That will still be an arm. I guess I could like vaguely, you know, base the drawing on like 2.0 related stuff. Or I could like make something up as we go. Like what do Lamias usually have? Like lots of golden stuff, I guess. Snakes don't need arms, Trill. So much 2.0 art we have to look forward to. There will be plenty, there will be plenty. Perhaps holding a Joe egg. Oh right, you guys wanted like toast. Egg and toast. Well, I didn't account for that. Now she's not really sitting in an egg and toast moment. Is it still a snake if it has arms? I mean, it's Year of the Snake, so I guess it's more about the vibes. This is a toast with egg on it. You gotta believe for now. Hey, Tanash, hi, Objective. Welcome in, welcome in. They wear a sneaking suit in the cardboard box according to Monster Musume. One arm Joe? No. There's still arms. There's still arms. I guess that's the egg on that toast. That's the egg on that toast. Okay. I'd hate to feed all the snake tubers that have arms. I mean, they can feed themselves if they have arms, you know? They don't need anybody else to be feeding them. Yeah, bandana too. Very important, very important. Because that's part of being a snake, I guess. Should I have a bandana? Are you doing buns this stream? No, because there's not much time. I didn't know how much time I'd have tonight. I'd like to actually have like a proper dedicated bun drawing stream. But because I didn't know, like, honestly, because I figured there'd be like a lot to talk about at the beginning. Like, I didn't think it'd take an hour, but I figured it would take a while. I just like decided to do that another time. That one looks like an apple. Nah, you gotta believe. Yeah, the vision will get there. Why are snake girls with arms and legs so different from lizard girls? I mean, I guess snake girls usually don't have legs though, right? Like they don't usually have legs. Oh, Deep Freeze, thank you so much for the wait. I hope you had a good stream. I am Juna. I'm a sea bunny. I play retro games to art sometimes. Today I'm doing the art sometimes. It's kind of like a Guardian jacket. Yeah, like I think I'll figure out what I'll put her in as we start drawing it. And then you guys are over here being like the Tsuchinoko. I'll try again after this nice sleep. I hope it works better next time. Oh, sorry, I have to cough. I'll mute again. Okay, I'm good. Here we go. Welcome in. Hi, Leroy. Hi, Deep Freeze. Hi. I know this looks terrible right now, but you gotta... A pixel art, you always gotta trust the process. It will look bad before it starts looking good. Okay. This is you guys being little Tsuchinokos. Snakes. Should I look up at Tsuchinoko? Yeah, Tsuchinoko give good luck. Exactly. You can help me move. Exactly. Okay, so I should just do this, I guess. Why is it not doing it? Tsuchinoko's rock, I wish they were real. They are real, you just gotta believe. You just gotta believe in your soul. Okay, why is it not drawing? Is it because I clicked out of the screen? Let me try clicking into it again. Okay. Still not drawing. I might have to restart it. 1 second. Oh, technical difficulties. I'll be right back. Okay. Now does it work again? Okay, that works again. Sometimes it's just a bit weird. Okay, I'll be back. Doko, I'm here, I'm fine. I just had to. Don't panic. I'm right back. I'm still here. Tsuchidoko. Oh. Okay, but for some reason it's not... Oh? Why is it doing it? Is it because I clicked out of the screen? I don't get it. It's doing the same thing again, even though I... Okay, now it's doing it. But not on this layer. Why not on this layer? Why? It's because I put it on the same layer, isn't it? Okay, 1 second. There's a fix. There is a way around this. Okay. Yeah, remember to feed the journalist? I don't have to. She can feed herself. I need to... What is that? Replace color. There we go. Done. We're good. Shogai Nasai. Thank you. I've only been gone for 2 days. Okay. And now we can slowly work towards making it look a little bit better. Okay. Juna has plenty of pizza in the fridge to have. Exactly. Joanna has plenty of the pizza leftovers. If she wants them as well. Okay, so let's zoom in a bit further. And I guess the question is like, do I still like want to have it like be like the pure white skin color? Because I feel, I mean, to be fair, white snakes are associated with the new year, so I think we should. It only took her 2 days to unbury herself from the Ditto pile. Hiya Peak, welcome in. Did you remember to water Joanna? I don't have to, she's not a plant. She doesn't need watering. Now there goes Snake. Okay. So I will slowly start making things look a little bit less bad. Bit by bit. Humans still need water too, yeah, but they don't need to be watered. They can water themselves, unless there's extenuating circumstances. Hi Epion, welcome in. You know, they don't need me to do it for them. Do you guys need watering? Oh, Epion, thank you so much for the resub. Thank you. Please enjoy the emotes. Thank you so much. Okay. So, I think I'm probably want to. It's probably a little bit big at the moment. I always fiddle a lot with the eyes. Here we go. Hi, Yuba. Hi. If you're offering, I guess I'll water you too then. But if you don't currently, it's just this. I spent a long time chatting. I spent a very long time chatting with everybody. I don't need to photosensitize. Then you don't need any watering from me. Then you are probably fine. Looking at the early attempts to bridge geometry and algebra back then. I honestly even don't know how that works. Let's see. Again. Actually, maybe. There we go. That's like a simple eye. We're gonna do it fairly simple. Happy Quick Trial Monday. Happy Quick Trial Monday to you, Cash. Yapping is technically art in itself. Well, I did say it was a chatting and art stream, so... Have many grievances to air about the local Seabound government first. Yeah, exactly. There were many updates you guys had to be brought into the loop on. So at least you knew what was going on and all that. Me and my family went out for a Korean barbecue the other day. During that time, my dad was saying that he wants to take us all for a holiday. Ooh, nice! I hope you will then. I hope you will. I hope you have a really good time. Here you go. And then maybe something a little like this. Just simplifying it slightly. I guess like I have gone to Korean barbecue, or like basically yakiniku, while Mama Slug is here, because it's one of the places, because you're grilling your own like vegetables and food and stuff, it's a place you can actually eat. Because like, you know, if you're making it yourself, there's usually no gluten on it unless you're putting the soy sauce on it, you know? Which means it's like slightly safer. Which is nice. We don't have money for America or Europe. The best we could go for is Japan. Hey, Japan is like a really good place to go to right now. Like, hey, why not Japan? Like, please boost our economy. Please. we really need it right now. Yeah, I think that was like a little bit too much detail. Oh, I also want to keep another view pane open. I forgot to add one again when I was restarting. There we go, so I can keep track of what it looks like small. Some of us are really keen to go there if there's anything I should know, because we barely know Japanese. Hey! These days you don't need to know that much Japanese to be able to get around, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. You'll probably still be fine. I would not be concerned. I would not be concerned. Okay. Maybe I should... like so. I kind of want to add a bit more blush. I don't usually do it like this, but... need to know Toilet Doko and Kore Nishimasu. That's honestly enough. Kore Onegaishimasu also works well. I'm going to boost the economy in May. Perfect. Please come by, boost the economy. What time of year would you suggest? Spring. I think spring is like the nicest weather time of year. So coming in spring is generally what I would recommend. Because the weather is nice. And, well, if you come any later, it becomes, you know, less. You get really hot. So autumn is fine too. It's just like a slightly high... autumn is fine too. Like autumn or spring are both good times to come by, basically. If you were to ask me, they both work quite well. Come by without knowing any Japanese? Yeah, these days you're usually fine. Just like, if you have the willingness to point at a menu, you should be okay. No more than enough to get Nihongo Josuit, but I can't afford to go. Hey, maybe one day, maybe one day. Can hear the cicadas only in summer. Hey, if you're happy in like 40-degree weather, then you by all means should go during summer. if you want to avoid the 40-degree weather, I recommend not going during summer. Unless you really want to hate those cicadas, but hey, you could look up like a YouTube compilation or something instead, you know? Don't let yourself be limited by... I don't think I will, yeah. You know, it's still... There's many fun things to do in summer if you want to specifically see the summer festivals, go to Obon and stuff. But I still kinda recommend going in spring or autumn. Yeah, November is nice too. It's so intense, it's great, but most tourist places will be pretty empty. That's true. Though few people will be on summer holidays. 40 degrees is like free yogurt temperature. Well, wait, what does that mean? Do they hand out free yogurt where you're at when it's 40 degrees? I know like a long time ago in the Netherlands there was like, I think like a electronic shop that did like the summer discount was like whatever temperature it was for that day, and they really regretted it because it was like a heat wave. Oh, hi Pandarius and Karsikan, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. The skin is terrible. Oh? Have you ever had any weird recent dreams? Oh, I actually did have a very Judy dream again last night. This time it wasn't like quite on world rescuing scale, but I was like out adventuring, and I remember specifically being like, don't worry, I can handle this. But to like the fellow adventurers, they were like, oh, we don't have like enough like mounts to go around. I was like, it's fine. I can run fast enough to keep up with my Judy powers. It's like, oh, you guys don't have any weapons, any equipment, like kind of Monster Hunter style setup. It's like, that's, don't worry. I don't need any. I'm strong enough as is. Do you like hypnosis followed you? Welcome in. Makasete, daijoubu da yo. Think human food travel is fast and horse ass. Ore ga dekiru. Ore-sama ga dekiru yo. And yeah, that was actually last night's stream, and I very specifically mostly remember myself, you know, talk to the other party members like, don't worry. Like whatever strong world-ending monster you've got over there, I can solo it. I can handle this all by myself, no problem at all. My buddy went to Japan in 2023 and booked a hotel in Kabukicho. That makes sense, a very central area. I think people are scared of Kabukicho, but it's literally like one of the most touristy areas these days, so it's a perfectly fine place to stay if you want to. Nightwind, exactly, don't worry. If you guys are ever in trouble in your dreams, just call me. I am literally stronger than every dream monster. No exceptions, I can solo them all. If you're ever in trouble, just call on me. And I'll handle it. Trust me. It's not exactly like it is in Yakuza. No, it's not at all. It's like a very touristy neighborhood these days, really. Like, unless you're going like way into the back streets, where all the love hotels are, I think. Which I think are in like Yakuza as well. Like, it's a very normal area. I'm your favorite dream eater. No. I'm not eating your dreams. I'm saving you. I'm saving you in your dreams. Joe Curb stomped the pool noodle demon in my dreams. Did see a lot of hostess clubs. They have a lot of those. They do have a lot of those. Which is kind of funny if you like are easily amused. Like, just sit down and watch some of the ads. You fight the dream monsters, okay too. Maybe it's a world-ending threat. That's fair. But you know who to call. If it's about to be a world-ending threat, though, you know I can handle it. I saw the girls in cosplay eating lunch on their breaks. Oh, you mean like all the girls who do like the maid cafes and stuff? Yeah, they're like out there everywhere. You see them a lot. I went to Kabukicho in 2017 at night. Couldn't turn a corner without being asked by folks what my plans were for the night. I think it's like... It depends on like how... Like, to be fair, I've never actually been to Kabukicho during night. I've mostly been during the day or just like going for the cinema, I guess. Dream eaters eat the bad dreams, don't they? I guess I'll eat your bad dreams if that will help save you. Sending some to Tuni talking to my dreams. Now she has taken over the place. Volume 3. I mean, let me launch around. Let me launch around your house after. You know, give me like a little snack as a reward after I save you in your dreams. Holding a cup of tea. Oh, it kind of looks like a cup of tea though. Though it will be like, it will eventually be egg on toast, but. I might go to Golden Guy sometime to visit Death Match in Hell. Wait, what's Death Match in Hell? I've actually only walked through Golden Guy, but I've never really been inside any of the areas. It's just too crowded for me. Hey, Otokana, welcome in, welcome in. Like when it comes to restaurants, I prefer to just like go to like very quiet spaces. Like you just got back from Japan? Nice, I hope you had a good time. I summoned a slug girl from another world, but now she keeps lazing around the house playing video games. She got a kotatsu. Can be called to good dreams too, like ones where I find a store that sells cool Mega Man figures. I'll allow it if I don't have like any world-saving business I have to get up to. I guess you can invite me to your good dreams as well. Joey-san, 助けてください。恐ろしい夢があります。ああ。大丈夫だよ。任せて。It has a bunch of Japanese buddies and mental otaku bars. Nice. That actually has a bar with a horror and metal focus. Oh, I see, I see. I also prefer eating fireplaces. Yeah, same. Some people call them nightmares. I call them spicy naps. Hi, Kaneki. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm doing well, I'm doing well. I'm very slowly working on some pixel art. Very, very slowly. I'm doing well. I hope you are too. I hope you are too. He did not go to the Muscle Girl bar. I think that one is pretty busy nowadays, isn't it? Do you need like a reservation? I feel like you might. I think that one got popular, didn't it? Like online. Can't rush greatness. I mean, I suppose that's fair. I suppose that's fair. We have to take our time with this. I love me spicy nights with a sleep paralysis demon. I call it a toxic relationship. Hey, if you and your sleep paralysis demon can figure out a mutually beneficial agreement, then that's all the better for you. She's baby Nihongo Jozu. Too popular, we can't have anything anymore. I mean, it's good for them though. I guess, like, you know, helps them stay in business, considering like how many places in Japan have gone bankrupt in the, you know, post-COVID, during COVID years. Like, I'd rather something get like kind of popular and like not die out, I guess. You know, when it all comes down to it. Because a lot of places these days are gone entirely. Adventure of summoning a slug to nightmares that mean a sleep paralysis demon can be scared together. Hey! You don't have to be scared of me. Your sleep paralysis demon might have to be, because you called me to exercise it, right? But like, you don't have to be scared of me. Hi Inferno, welcome in, welcome in. Hi Cubo as well, hello, hello. There's nothing but success. Yeah, I hope it goes well for them. There's like a lot of con cafes that don't like last more than a year or so, so all the better if a couple of them can actually make it in for like a few years. Okay. Just trying to figure out how I want to do this area. There we go. It's been a fun and a lot of businesses anywhere. It's one of my favorite local arcades closed down near the start. Yeah, like a lot of arcades went away, unfortunately. Including like the really cool one that was like based on like Kowloon City, which was like a really neat one. I went before it closed, but that one's gone too. Try to exercise my sleep demons first. Don't have a really checked one. I guess don't exercise it. You got to exorcise it. Otherwise, you might run into trouble. You know, make sure you call the the right person to deal with your sleep paralysis demons. The place goes down in Cove. There's a yummy Katsu burger place. Yeah. It's a shame. Like, luckily a lot of my favorite places are still around, but a lot of the places I really liked are gone too though. Like, Akihabara barely looks the same anymore these days. It's like, the outside view of it has changed completely with like how many shops have disappeared. I don't do exercise demons, they'll get too strong. You can't make them too strong. I cried when Sika became Gigo. Yeah, Gigo is... It's such a lame name. When they got like bought out, they should have just kept it Sega. For like branding purposes. Especially because most of it stayed more or less the same, but... Exercise your demons, keep up with your daily exercise. No, you exercise, but don't let your demons exercise. They might get a head up on you in the great battles to come, so you don't want to make them too powerful. You don't want to go on making them too strong, you know? I think I want to maybe do like this. I am very finicky with my colors, I always keep changing them. A large arcade in the United States is within an hour's drive where I live. Nice! Need to make my sleeper stairs 3 strong so I can fight them. I mean, I guess if you want a challenge, you're more than free to make your sleep paralysis demons stronger, right? Like, if your current demons aren't providing you enough, like, exercise anymore, I guess that's the point where you start upgrading them. That's where you start making them stronger. あ、今は僕の言うに怖いウィッシュが会えます。あ、会えます。死んでないよ。いますよ。I'm not dead yet. Kikakiawa tree still has 95% of some Genkas when I still was there. Yeah, it really is just like a different billboard. Like, most of them didn't change internally at all, except for the signs, so... They really should have just kept the branding. Go Fuji saying, I own my own demons. I show you my first ever digital art. I can't remember if you did. I don't think I've seen the fork and the violin. Self-paralyzing me in my sleep is just waking up early, scolding me for not getting enough protein. But if Goku saw a sleep paralysis demon, he would try to fight him. Most likely, most likely. Oh wait, I think I did see it. Was it the one you posted recently? In which case I did see it. I woke up in a dream world with a soul sleep paralysis demon? Yeah, it's because somebody's been exercising it too much. Do you think it works like the daemons in like the Golden Compacts? And your sleep paralysis demon is like tied to you and your health? So the more you exercise, the stronger your demons become? Or like the daemons as they're called in your book. I recently mean last year. Yes, time is an illusion. You know, in which case you don't want to over-exercise your demons, unless you're like me and you want to like have a good challenge, you know? I expect to hear you talk about Golden Complex. Oh, I love the books, it's one of my favorite series. It's a really good series of books, if anybody hasn't read them before. They're not recent or anything, but I always really love the concept of the daemons, and like how they tie to you and stuff. Like, it's very fascinating. I was obsessed with it as a kid. What they about? Oh man, so I'm always really bad at describing books. So like I'm gonna just like grab you the summary, for like a better description. Otherwise, I'm gonna like stumble through it and not be very clear. Yeah, it's an altered world where a person's soul is contained with a daemon. And the daemon is basically like the representation of your soul, but it's an animal. And as you're younger, it can still shift and take shapes. And as you get older, it settles into like a single animal. You cannot be separate from your daemon, bad things will happen. And basically, like the main character, she goes on a journey to rescue her kidnapped friends. Yeah. It's also about killing God. in the eventually, yeah. But all three, I haven't gotten around to reading it. You should. You seem to have gotten a lot of compliments. They're amazing, right? I want to be real. Yeah, I would have loved to see what my daemon was. I always thought it would be some kind of bird. Just casually killing gods. Yeah, casually. It's about Volibear from LoL. There is a big ice bear in it. If you were alive when they came out, you've probably seen the movie posters, on which there's a big polar bear in armor. You've probably seen them around if you lived back then. Sounds like a JRPG plot. It honestly would make for a good game, probably. Don't think the movies were any good. The movies were a bit disappointing, all things considered. But it is what I think most people know it from, so as a point of reference, you might have seen them. It's the YA fiction equivalent of Shin Megami Tensei. I can't say because I haven't played them yet. I saw the movie, though I do think the movies could have also been worse. Saying as somebody who was fan of Eragon at the time, the movies could have been a lot worse. The polar bear is cool, yeah. Between it and Narnia, it's clear that polar bears are allowed against gods. I really liked Narnia when I was younger too. Yeah, the Golden Compass had ads everywhere. Like if you were alive in 2007, you've seen the polar bear. I heard the TV show was pretty good. There was a TV show? I forgot that it existed. The Eragon movie did not exist. We all forget the Eragon movie was a thing. I agree. I think we can all pleasantly pretend the Eragon movie never happened. That's probably for the best. I forgot Eragon had a movie. What movie? What do you mean? It never had a movie. Don't worry about it. It certainly couldn't have had a movie. That's a film I haven't thought about in ages. Yeah, you know how excited I was for that movie when it came out? I was a big fan of the books back in the day, you know? Did I read Artemis Fowl? I loved Artemis Fowl. Like, I did one of my book reports on Artemis Fowl because my English teacher allowed it. There's no Eragon movie in Ba Sing Se. Exactly. The movie adaptation could have been a lot worse for Golden Pampas. Yup. Chose called His Dark Materials, which was the book series name. Yeah, that's true. I'll defend Eragon Viv because John Malkovich is actually hilarious. Look, that doesn't change how bad everything else of the movie is, though. And how horribly it served as an adaptation of the book. Oh, and Eragon Cup from the movie theater as a kid, totally forgot about it. Do you still have it? Jeremy Irons though, I don't know actors. They could have been great in the movie, but it will not take away the disappointment I felt watching it as a child. that disappointment will never heal. It will always remain. There's no way I still have it. That's a shame. Did they make Artemis like not evil in the movie? I hear that the Artemis Fowl movie was extremely bad, so I didn't bother watching it. Apparently they changed a lot of it, pretty much all in bad ways, so... Stars Episode 4 is basically Eragon minus the dragon. Kind of true. Did you like Percy Jackson? I did like Percy Jackson, yeah. I was like into like a lot of the fantasy stuff back in the day. Probably without that, not surprisingly. I also quite the Abhorsen series. Like Sabriel, Leriel, Abhorsen. About like the Necromancer girl. I really like that one too. That one didn't get a movie. That I know of. I was fond of those as well. Thought the Eragon movie was cool, but knowing it's a bad adaptation is a shame. I think that like going into it, not knowing it was supposed to be an adaptation, or not knowing the source material, you might have had like a better time with it. But like, if you were a fan of the books, they just got so much wrong, it was depressing. I got Nyx, yeah. Assassin Effects they did okay with, yeah, but they changed up the story so much. In like a bad way. There's guy was a moment and no boy, but I think I've seen the gif of him like unhinging his CGI doll. It is indeed a teensy tiny bit disturbing. Yeah, shame they weren't put to better use. The saddest thing is with Eragon is that they like... The way they ended the movie, they like... basically set themselves up for failure for the sequel because they did a bunch wrong in the plots that would ruin the sequel, at least the way the books will go. And it always made me feel like they just weren't even expecting to get a second film, because they made very weird choices. Percy Jackson movie was also pretty bad, yeah. I feel like, I guess they were barely bothering with a lot of these adaptations back then. Same with Dark Tower, it was okay in isolation, but as an adaptation, it's bad, yeah. I just read classic sci-fi for a while. Fair enough, there's some nice classic sci-fi out there. So you need more 80s fantasy? Makes sense. Oh. I also quite liked the Darren Shan series back in the day. Because my god, that is a tuney series. It's about vampires. I bought that one from the library at the time, if I recall. And he also had like the Demonology series, which was kind of good. So I quite liked it. They were both extremely tuney, so it should be no surprise that I enjoyed them. It's basically about a guy, a kid who like joins a vampire circus. So yeah, you can probably guess where that goes. They made Hades into the devil, which is not really what he's supposed to be. No, it seriously isn't. Like Percy Jackson, like that movie messed up. Did I read the Boogie Pop novels? I don't think so. I feel like I've heard of them. Hi Shogun Gamer, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. But I don't think I've read those. No. Hey Coleman, good evening. Is how it somehow got a sequel? I think it's because like somehow enough people went to watch it in cinema that they were like, yep, we can do another one. Are you an axolotl? I'm not, I'm actually a sea bunny, but I do love axolotls. They're one of my favorite animals. It's lovely Pixar, thank you. I feel like I'm not really doing as well as I usually do tonight. But I am doing my best. It's because I started trying to do Pixar in a style I don't usually go with. But I'm doing my best. Watched the Percy Jackson movie with some friends. We had the best time making fun of it. I think that's the best way to like watch slightly bad movies. The Vampire Assistant. I didn't read that, if that's the name of another novel. Axolotls are neat. I love axolotls. They're one of my favorites. You know, they may have played a small part in my design choices, but I'm still a sea bunny. I'm ultimately still a sea bunny, though. Now I have to start thinking what I want to do for the outfits. I guess I can start drawing the chest first, but I shouldn't have drawn it so front facing. Maybe I should have gone at like a slightly tilted angle. I feel like I'm like looking way too forward. Or a sea cow. Sometimes I'm sea cow. Did I say Cirque du Freak? I did say Cirque du Freak. That is from the Darren Shan series. I really enjoyed that one. I thought that was quite fun. Just got finished tutoring. How far are you right now? Not far. I'm taking like forever. I am taking ever so long to do anything. This thing's a sea snake. Yeah, is this Murslug? This is sea snake. Sea snake modes. I'm just changing things up a bit, so it's not like quite as like front facing directly. I'm not making a VTuber model. It doesn't have to like look straight at us. So Year of the Danger Noodle, yep. Did you watch the movie of Cirque du Freak? I didn't. I heard it wasn't very well done. It did get a manga adaptation, which is wild. A lot of the characters not the way I imagined them. But it wasn't like a terrible one. It's weird that like, you know, an English novel managed to get a manga adaptation though. Doing like maintaining eye contact for an uncomfortable amount of time. Okay, I'm very sleepy. Almost lost my streak. You're still safe, don't worry. Are you fake great? Just looked up sea bunnies, I'm so glad I did. They're cute, right? They're cute. It's not very good, yeah. I figured that the Cirque du Freak movie probably wouldn't be very great. I figured it'd be of middling quality, most likely. Okay. And I guess, what do I want to do for outfit? I could do like a comfy cardigan, or I could do something with more golds. Or I'm not sure what I want to do. It's gone to 10 p.m. Yeah, because I start kind of late tonight, I'd figure I'd try to go a bit later. I shouldn't go later than like 11 though. I think that's kind of pushing it, but I want to go a little bit longer. So I will have to rush onto the train a little bit faster. So whoever I wait, you guys just tell them that like I am gone like immediately. Like the Starship Trooper animes, exactly. Like it's kind of weird what gets anime adaptation once in a while. There's some surprising things in there. The only books here I really read were Percy Jackson and the Thief. Percy Jackson was really fun. I like Percy Jackson. Did I watch the BBC Narnia movies? I did. I quite liked the Narnia movies. I read all the books when I was younger too, and I quite enjoyed those as well. Too old for Percy Jackson? That's fair. I mean, I haven't read them very recently, but I'm sure they might still be enjoyable even as you're older. The Zoro anime exists too? That's right! Zoro was like crazy popular back in the day. You've seen Yellow's glowing halo out of the corner of my eye? Nice! Best thing to come out of that kind of thing was the Animatrix. Oh, the Animatrix is great. I actually have the VHS tape of that. For people who haven't seen it, those are like basically Matrix OVAs. And they're quite good. Being stranded sucks. I'll try not to be stranded, I promise. My book backlog is too large to start picking up Western IA stuff, that's fair. I haven't read like a bunch of the books I've been wanting to read as it's, so I'm kind of with you on that. Fave Animatrix shots is Beyond. It's been a while since I've seen them, so I don't know them by name anymore. I love the Darkest Rising series growing up. I'm not sure if I know that one. I'm not sure if I do. Did I ever read the Redwall books? I didn't, I'm afraid. I think I have some friends who enjoyed Redwall. Beyond's the one where the kids find a glitch. Oh, that one's really fun. I did like that one. Where they follow the cat, right? In Starship Cooper, at least cover art inspired Gundam. Did it? That's kind of crazy. And the movie made me very disappointed. Aww. That's a shame. Cat was there too. Yeah, I like the cat. The cat was a good part of the Animatrix. I'm going with a slightly limited palette here. Maybe I should like do like some brown tones. Yeah, like that. Onyx is very similar to Mobile Infantry. That makes sense. I didn't realize that that's how the timeline matches up, but that's fair. Here we go. I'm starting to get addicted with the Game of 20 after Balatro. Oh, I don't think I've ever played Game of 20 before. I did play a bit of Balatro, but I feel like unlike everybody else I know, I didn't get addicted to it though. I'm like the only person who isn't like playing Balatro at every time of the day. I mean, I understand why people are getting addicted. It's a very addictive kind of game, but I think it might be because there's so much I have to do in terms of like moving. There's no time for me to get addicted. Gundam predates the Starship Trooper OVA. Okay, that makes sense. Mazinger Z was the first true mecha anime. Is it? I'm always like not sure about like what gets to have the claim to first because I'm not a historian and I don't have Google while I'm on stream. I'll let you guys figure that out. Was the first one where the pilot operated the mecha from inside the mecha. That makes sense. I enjoyed reading Skullduggery Pleasant. Ooh. There's an online version of the game from 20. I see. And if we're talking like other books, I was always like really into the Discworld series as well. Because it was just like, I don't know, the Terry Pratchett's writers was always just very fun. I was always quite fond of it. Like that scene 29, Skullduggery Pleasant. I don't think I know that one, unfortunately. I think Astro Boy is the first mecha anime, but people beat me up. I mean, it has robots. But as somebody who likes the Astro Boy, I'm not sure if it would qualify as mecha yet. At least not the way we know it these days. So I'm not sure. That's Jin 28 is super old, like 70 years old. I mean, yeah, that's like Wasn't it like one of the ones by Tezuka as well? Hey Chief, welcome in, welcome in. I should like move a bit faster. Mecha feels like giant robot explicitly. That's what I feel like, so I'm not sure if Astro Boy counts unless there's like some Astro Boy chapters I'm forgetting about where they pulled out the giant robots, but it does mean control giant robots. That's how I usually think about it too, but Attack on Titan? Oh no, Mimi. We've had this conversation on stream before and I strongly disagree. I strongly disagree. Hi, Silver. Hi. People have tried to fight me on it, but I do not. I won't go into it. It's a funny joke, though. It is a funny joke. It's time to debate Mecha again. Well, here's the thing. No. we won't. Flash Mecha will be more like Evangelion, agreed? It's just a joke. I don't have to go into the whole thing. It's fine. Oh, this is kind of the same color as those, though. Doga is more for Mecha series than Shingeki no Kyojin. Well, I think that is incorrect too, but neither are very strongly. I'm a huge Attack on Titan, but not Ratatouille. I will actually agree that Ratatouille is closer to a mecha than Shingeki no Kyojin. Look, if you're gonna say Shingeki no Kyojin is more Ultraman than it is a mecha, you can make the Ultraman like comparison and say that makes it close to a tokusatsu. But it's a transformation. They're not controlling the flesh suits. They are the flesh suits. And thereby it's more like transforming to be big like an Ultraman. I'd agree with that. What if the mecha is just magical girl robots? Hey, I'm all down for that. I could like that. Little 10-minute debate on mecha. Surely won't is my out of control. Hey, next time. Hi. Art's looking great. I feel it's still a little bit lacking, but I am doing my best. Madoka is mecha because they're controlling their bodies from the soul gems. Well, in that case, your brain is a mecha because you're controlling your body from that brain. Oh, next time, thank you for gifting a sub to Mimi. Please enjoy the emotes. What do you mean is Attack on Titan is a magical girl anime more than a mecha? I mean, if it's closer to anything, I guess it's there, but Natural live action is Gridman is Ultraman, but new Gridman is more mecha. Yeah, everything is mecha, life is mecha. Hypnosis, thank you for the follow, welcome in. Macross wasn't around for another decade. True. But yeah, no, like, what it comes down to is I think words have meaning. And while you can argue the semantics, that takes the meaning of the words away. And that's what it comes down to. Words they need to have meaning to work. Including mecha. And that's my opinion on things. Basically, more or less. Is Transformers mecha or Ultraman? I mean, I think it falls on the mecha under the like giant robots genre. I suppose, yeah. I think like, yeah, Mecha about to live its own life. I mean, Transformers is giant robots. Just working photos, but Snack Joe looks like she's wearing a prison suit. No, she's like wearing a cardigan. People can get inside the Transformers, but they do not pilot them. That's true. I mean, at the very least, it is giant robots. It is most certainly giant robots. That we can all agree on. I'm not quite sure if I like how it's turning out, but I guess it's okay for an experiment. You should get Bodacious Mecha Joru. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have just gone for the sketch I made, because I think I liked it better than this one. But she also tried to slip in for some bone laundry. Sideways the Transformer did inspire my love for Union Flag mobile suits. Oh, nice, nice. Isekai are mecha? No. No, they are not. No, they are not. They most certainly aren't. Unless they have mecha elements inside of them. I think the Joe is very cute and huggable. Thank you. I think it's okay for a short talk drawing stream. As Joe lived through enough trauma to be able to pilot the mecha. I could pilot the best mechas. I've seen mecha appear in Isekai. And in that case, the Isekai can be a mecha. In that case, it's fine. Morning, good morning, Turtle, good morning. Oh. I feel like I should have just like redone this from scratch, but it's okay. I'll work with it. Not being able to buy the mecha is trauma enough to ride it. I mean, you guys would be able to ride a mecha, right? If you tried your best. So you lived through enough trauma here in Isekai's mecha. I think we had like a 2-hour conversation, 2 or 3 hours. I think it was during Spyro one time about it, so you know, I've done my time. Any other worlds could have mecha. Exactly. Not a bit mecha fan, that's fine. Though, to be fair, I always say like, there is like mecha for everybody, but you might just have to find the one that interests you personally. Oh. Because there's mecha with like different focuses and all that. Oh. Have you seen Battlebar? Not yet. I've been meaning to. I hear it's like really good, so I'm better at tuning mecha than piloting them. All the pilots don't understand my vision. Yeah, during the mushroom platforming. That's right. That's when the big mecha debate started. And your chunky mecha. I do like a good chunky mecha, but I also like it when they're really round. Like round boy mecha are also kind of cute. I'm able to enjoy the sleeker ones a lot more than the chunky cube ones. That's fair. You see, everybody has their own preference after all. You know? And that goes for mecha too. This doesn't seem right. Now I'm the Tsuchinoko. I was gonna draw a curled up tail, but it looks so like it's the same. Your mecha might not even be mecha, maybe. Puma mechas when they're crewed by multiple people. Battleborn is very good, but you also have the TV show The Race in the movies, yeah. There's even fantasy mecha from some made little Dreamcast game called Frame Grids. Have you seen the IOL Battleborn? I don't think I have. That sounds pretty neat though. That sounds pretty good. And this IOL. Oh. I back with the near spherical one. That's the perfect mecha. It's good for diving, you know. It's usually the water ones that get to be like a circle. So that would make sense. I did buy 2 kits to build. Oh, did you wind up building them? Or did you not build them either? Okay, I'm just gonna draw egg. I have manipulators you can control with your hands. Nice! That actually sounds pretty neat. That sounds pretty cool. I've built one of them so far. Nice. See, that's how it starts. It's the slippery slope to buying more plastic crack. Every fight just has Joey and Bum Mecha getting pinballed around the city. What that sounds like is the perfect strategy. Nobody could possibly counter that. There's no way. There's no way to defeat it. Just Katamari, everybody. Exactly. I'm sorry, you guys. I started getting kinda lazy. go. I'll just do it like this. Little bit lazy, little bit lazy. Oh. I mean, now it's kind of a snake. It's kind of a snake. Billions in avoidable infrastructure damage. I watched a live Battle Labor show. It was okay. I did the functioning where the characters are clear just to show characters named them differently. Oh, I see. Because the original cast moved on. They've done it before. The orange cheese fish sauce saver. Well, but nobody could wield that. Yeah, Lamia. I'll be quite honest. I don't think it turned out very well. I can make up my laziness by sharing some of the finished sketches instead. Exactly. If I finish up some of my sketches, I'll just post that instead. I'll just make sure you guys are drawn though. You're the Tsuchinoko in this scenario. You just look more like a sea slug than ever. You just became more slug shaped. Joe's that kind of turning into a slug again. Yeah, I guess snakes are kinda like slugs when it comes down to it. I suppose they are. Huh. I still think she's cute. I like a cardigan. Yeah, I think the cardigan was kinda cute. This would be better if I maybe like figured out what I want to put on it beforehand. Could be Johoko's. Could be Johoko's. It's the colors I picked. I don't really like how it turned out much. I'm gonna go to Sai. 1 second. There we go. Maybe Joe snagged the snake under the belly to differentiate it. I mean, that's true. I was gonna do that, but it didn't seem right. She's kind of ghost looking right now. I'm gonna try to quick sketch something last second. I need to sleep tight and see when he dreams. And we'll try to make a very, very quick last second snake that looks better. Because I think this one was, you know, sometimes you're cooking something and by the end it's overcooked. And it's a bit, it lost the flavor along the way. You know, not everything is a winner. not everything can be a winner. But we can try to do something something else. Maybe. I mean, snakes can have like their eyes closed to be extra snaky. I'm hitting the emergency pivot to a whole different art program. Yep. Sure wham. So it's a very thick snake. How is the Tsukinoko? I think it's because I messed up the tail. The tail became too short and now it's just a Tsukinoko again. which wasn't the... You guys were supposed to be the Tsukinoko, not me. You know, as cool as Tsukinoko are, it was supposed to be you. It was supposed to be you. Instead, you guys just look like more sea slugs, though. It's okay. I'm gonna try and quick sketch. I have 20 minutes to make a better snake girl. I tried, I failed, and now we're getting back up again. Hey, Slipslop, welcome in. I mean, I guess like I was like halfway through. I was like, maybe I should give it like the swirly eyes because it's a snake and it's like the hypnosis on the snake. But sometimes I slug, no shame in looking at. Do I like Mega Slug? I do. I've played it on stream a few times before. If you go to my VOD repository, you can find it over there. Fangs, yeah, because snakes have fangs, you know. I believe Peter Slango was made in similar conditions. It's true. We can go fast if we need be. We can go fast. And I feel like Lamia's got to have like pointy ears. So this is starting to look a bit like Dragon Milf again. This is starting to look a teensy tiny bit like Dragon Milf again. But that's okay. Like if I was a snake. I feel like Lamias have like the jewelry. So maybe she'd have like kind of like the 2.0 Joru. And have like some of that. The Dragon Milf where I tried to make a dragon version and it kind of started looking like a milf. Yeah, pizza slime was a brand new concept. That's true, though I have been thinking about it for a whole stream to brainstorm it. Snakes are just imperfect dragons. That's technically true. That's technically true. That's technically true. Okay. Yeah, this is already looking cute. I think I was off to a bad start. I tried something new with the pixel art and it just wasn't working. I have two modes, Tsuchinoko and Dragon Milk. Well, we'll try to find one that meets in the middle. Should Joe Snake have longer hair? I feel like snakes have long hair. Can you warn me where it is so I don't go look at it? If you go back to my Twitter post far enough, you'll find it. If you keep going back, you'll be sure to find it eventually. There was support for Feljack and Joe because of it. Understandable. I think it did turn out kind of cute. It meets in the middle, Tsuchinoko Milf. Tsuchinoko form and the big boobs, yeah? Long hair sounds like a good idea. I might make the hair longer. I may just... Everybody look away. I'm sketching in the boobs. Don't look too closely. Oh, you found it. Thank you, Serno. Thank you. Then I'm not sure what I want to do for the pose. Are we still doing like toast? Egg toast? Because in that case, wait, how do I? Hands. Cece's holding this somehow. Don't worry about it. Hand is there. It's impolite to spectate. So did Dragon Milf lay an egg? Is this the daughter of Dragon Milf? I guess. I don't think they're related. I don't think they're related. Here we go. Happy. Wait, this was a New Year's celebration. Is this a New Year's celebration pose? Where am I gonna put you guys? Over here. You're the Tsuchinoko. You look like a tadpole. Okay, can you guys look a bit like a Tsuchinoko for a second? You keep. Is that Dragon Ball Daima sequel? I guess it could be, yeah? I guess you guys are tadpoles now. I guess you guys are. I guess it can't be helped. I'm trying. Okay. Try to become more snake-like instead of a bum burrito. Oh my gosh, you kind of look like a taco wrap. You're like in a little to-go meal. That's gotten more mileage than I ever expected. I will no longer look like a tadpole. Yeah, become a frog. Become frog, please. Okay, what should... I guess like I could just do like... kind of 2.0-esque outfits. For Snake instead. Just roll it in between your palms for a bit, it's fine. It's okay, I'm used to VTubers eating me at this point. All the best ones too. You guys don't mind being burrito, do you? I guess it's fine, right? I guess it's fine. There we go, and I guess like longer hair and then Snake. I don't know how to draw snakes. I think you guys can tell. I don't want to be a burrito. Okay. I'll try to make you guys look more like snakes instead of a bum burrito. Become burrito shape will lose the efficiency of being an orb. That's true. If you ate us for many here, it would only be justice. After all the crimes you've committed, I suppose there's only one way to... Snakes are hard. Snakes are difficult. I don't know what I'm doing over here. I should have planned things out better. If I had like an outfit to go with it, it'd be easier, but let's see if I can like very quickly maybe like just blocking in the colors real fast or something. You will need to do a snake art story stream when there's snakes all the time. I have to cough 1 second. I'll mute and be back. Oh. There we go. There we go. Okay, is this Megalovania? Is it? I don't actually have the music very loud for myself because I don't want to bother the neighbors. It's like, oh, would be the most appropriate if it's gonna be eating us. I guess that's true. Kimi, you'll die. Turns out to be poison was never affected. It was the long bow of justice. Let's see. I'll just do something all the time. So here we go. Something simple. Okay. I was thinking it is lo-fi Megalovania. It is. That's hilarious. Jolami looks very stylish and cute. Thank you, thank you. Very, very last minute pivot because the other one wasn't working out. I guess like snakes can have like jewels and stuff or something. There we go. Okay. Should I? Maybe it's kinda cute. Do not further Bomuto. I promise I won't eat you guys. I think, probably. I probably won't eat any of you. Probably. Maybe. Happy Year of the Snake. Happy Year of the Snake. And then very quickly I'll do some basic line arts. This just looks I think it looks like a different snake goal at this point. It's kind of like hitting the dragon Joru problem where it looks completely different when you take the regular Joru parts away. I can put like some big glasses in. That's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. I actually like that. That's an improvement. There we go. Go. And then very rare long hair. Maybe one day I'll have an art for it. Perhaps time for a third cursed one. No! It was some sort of mouse or shrew. I would love hearing that a snake sea bunny doesn't want to eat me. Yeah, you'd be excited, right? Like you're not getting eating today. I'd be thrilled if I was a snake or a shrew. I'd be happy with this knowledge. I'd be very glad. This is very sketchy. Please don't mind. Don't mind. Because 10 minutes. I can do this. I can do this in 10 minutes. I can handle it. And then putting it like letting it meet around the belt here or something. So we'll give it like a thing to go into. See with the Moa, it's back to being joy. Yeah, the Moa is a very important key design. When I need to go to artists for something very official, I have to make sure they don't forget it. But I'll be honest, artists usually remember. Artists have managed to forget a lot of other parts of the design, especially the freckles and the tail. but pretty much everybody remembers the mole, so I never have to worry about that part. Basically everybody knows what's important. Knows the key parts of the design. Alpha and beta version of the PSX port of Doom just got leaked. Oh, nice! Did anybody try them yet? I did eventually get the release. I don't know what I'm just... Here you go. Here's you guys. Tsuchinoko. If you guys thanks to... You do look like a weird tadpole. But I'll give you guys snake belly. This doesn't look right, but that's okay. The mole is very important, that's true, it's key. I have no idea how Toriyama stays consistent with self-drawing stuff. I mean, Toriyama was like one of the greatest to ever do it. Like, the way he did like mechanical things and stuff as well. Like, it makes sense that he was like pulling off some crazy things. Okay, this is the worst hand of all time, but you guys just have to believe me. Platform with a pencil on glass make me think of another character in the smoke. Oh, who are you thinking of? It's a combination I quite like myself, so... Give me recommendations. Hiya Roblox, welcome in. The game sense for mechanical things is unmatched. It truly is, It's like... very few who could do it the way he did, I'll be honest. Didn't he famously hate drawing cell spots? I mean, isn't that why they changed the design at some point? Part of it. Flapper is the most important features, but I do understand the importance of Bubble. People forget the flapper rather frequently. Flapper often, very often getting overlooked whenever people try to draw the Joru. Okay, there we go. Now it looks like a snake. See, we're getting somewhere. The snake is... The snake's snaking. Let's really make it look from the MILF deck into Dorky Snake Girl, right? I think the classes are important here. They're pulling it together because I'm more dorky, I think, than I am MILFy. And the bangs, yeah? Can't remember if I've seen the legitimate anime or something else. Okay, gotcha. Justice for the flapper. Well, there's no flapper here today because it is just a snake tail. So this is what we have, but it's a nice vibe to have the long hair though. Oh, I will be remembering that. Hi Lord P5 is snoozing. Welcome in. Hope you had a good day. What if certified dark milk for the end of the tail could have a flapper? I mean, would it still manage to look the way it should though in that case? I mean, I guess it's fine to have like a little flap at the end of the tail like that. Are fangs real or are those fake vampire tails? I think they're real because you're like a Tsuchinoko, right? Make it a rattlesnake Lamia. I think the flapper works out. Can be a bit of both today. He keeps saying his slug tails. Yeah, too. It could be like a rattle. I mean, it looks like this now. It looks like this. Hi, Captain. Welcome in. Tsuchinoko Bun looking very ahead of poet. You guys do look like a sandwich, I'm afraid. Especially since I'm holding like my egg sandwich in the other hand. Should I just like put you guys somewhere else? Like, I don't know. You're like down here. You'll look less like a Banwito if you like just in there. And then my hand is like, I don't know. Fingers. I can't care. I don't care to draw them properly right now. To be put between two pieces of bread and meat. No. I'm playing Animal Crossing New Horizons. I hope you're having a good time. Look at the front back friends and the tail looks like it has a hole. Honestly, depending on the artist who draws it, some people draw it with a hole and some people draw it without a hole. And honestly, at this point, it's up to the artist because there's so many of like both with and without. Hiya, Diatom, welcome in. Okay, let's do very quick color. All these like 2 hours, and it's all gonna come down to the 20-minute sketch at the end. Here's a snake with a flapper. Oh, there are snakes with flappers? Nice. Oh, we got the whole flapper design. Yup. It's partially because, like, you know, artists kept to a degree mixing things up, so can't be helped at that point, right? Can't be helped. Hold on. There we go. I mean, that kind of works. That kind of works. Have to quickly put the basic in. Snail snake newly friends. I'd like to follow on Twitch. That's great. That's great. The snake is very Seaslug core. I mean, in the end, it has to be, because it is me if I transformed into a snake. So, you know, the tail is white. You guys are over here. Okay, sea snake, sea snake. Perhaps an updated reference sheet at some point. There will be a clearer reference once 2.0 is out. It'll be easier to understand. Okay, there we go. There we go. And now that kind of works. It's so scuffed. I'm sorry, you guys. So last minute. It looks really. This looks amazing. Thank you. It's so sketchy. I put zero effort into the hands. The snake pose is even black, white, and yellow. Okay, I'll click on it. Oh, it does have a flapper. Well, I'll be darned. It's good. Thank you. Let me quickly just put like a little bit of shading onto the clothes. There we go. Have that. And then some here, some there. And now you can kind of tell it's me. My respect, but I love the energy. Thank you. Joe for Scotsella, place your bets. The bum wants to be squeezed. It's sometimes I draw fingers though. Yeah, no, like I draw fingers when I put more effort in, but that's not right now. We don't have that kind of time. Don't have the kind of time to put the proper effort into it right now. There. This is like close enough. Brush with watercolory. It's the marker brush. It's like the basic marker one. You can get in Clip Studio, not Clip Studio, Paint to Sai. It's very nice for like quick coloring things, because you can kind of just slap it on top of stuff, and it'll be like, yep, that did it. Good very last minute sketch. I think, you know, sometimes things didn't work out, and you tried to make them work, and that's what happened with the pixel art. I think this looks a little bit better, so I think this is fine. Might also be the colors I use. Oh yeah. Though I think the marker brush in general makes things like a little bit more like watercolory if you use it. It's a very nice brush to use if anybody feels like getting the same effect, because it just looks kind of good no matter if you're like kind of sketchy with it as well. So I'll recommend it. Very cute. With risk taking on a date. It's okay. She just wants to get some omerice together. Got 2 Snake Joe I would hug for the price of 1. What a steal! It's got a lot of appealing character. That makes me happy. It might be last minute, but I think this is roughly what Snake Joe would look like. Kind of messed up hands and everything. You know, it's the vibe. The vibe is there, and that's what matters. That's what matters. And I guess like with that, I should probably wrap up for tonight. You guys, it's wait, hold on. Happy New Snake 2025. I was gonna make something a little bit more polished. But it'll do. Never seen a snake with perfect hands. Usually snakes don't even have hands, so what's percentage chance I gotta get no. Gotta assess the waves. You're probably fine if you're not an egg. You're probably okay if you're not an egg. Or a burrito. 5 and 25 could be drawn like a snake, that's true. Oh. That's the tongue. Long hair does make a weirdly less jaw because it's so rare. It's true, it's true. It's like... But I think it works for a snake, right? And maybe one day I'll get like a long hair toggle, though it does feel so strange because it's never there. I'm a Joe Snake Enjoyer. We all are today. Thank you, thank you. Today is the day we all snake. And that's what we're doing over here. Hey, side. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. I'm gonna wrap it up though once I do a quick last minute, just like cleaning some of those lines away slightly. But that's close enough. That's close enough. Take care. Thank you. I should get going so I don't get home too incredibly late. So let me just. There we go. Okay. Happy New Snake 2025. Thank you all for coming, even though it's a slightly shorter stream. And even though I spent an hour drawing something that I'm discarding because it didn't work out. I hope you all have a good day, and I'll probably be around again tomorrow. I'll keep you guys up to date on that. Thank you all for coming to Alex. Thank you for looking, and if you're watching the vlog, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye. Bye bye.